The church fell dark, the last vestige of sunlight gone. John was on his hands and knees, frozen as he glared at the bloodstain. The expression on his face made my heart thud loudly in the space between us. I gathered my nerves and marched toward the pulpit. He started scrubbing again, his teeth clenched tight. I couldn't read if he was mad at me or still brooding about Falco, but it didn't matter. Leaning down, I gripped his hand, making him stop. He jerked twice before facing me again. His lips parted, but no words came out before his face reddened with frustration. I don't know if Falco noticed who I am. His shoulders slumped at my words. I can't say it. Not yet. Not here in this moment. I do know I need to look at your back. I'll finish this. You go take off your jacket and shirt. Let me tend to your wounds. Patting the satchel, John released the brush. Go cool down and steel yourself. We both know it will hurt like hell to pull off your shirt, let alone for me to clean the burns. John launched to his feet and slammed the office door behind him. The stained glass windows glowed with the light of the street lamp flames outside. Grabbing the bucket and brush, I scrubbed away the last of the blood. The podium was gone. I imagine he had the carpenter take it to be refinished. Dropping the brush into the dirty water, I marched back outside to slosh it across the street. Bosk snorted, curling his lips. That's the horse, by the way. Circling back to the doors, I froze. Viceroy Falco stood between me and the church. His thin lips stretched into a grin. Neighing, Bosk pawed at the ground as if to declare his own disdain for the visitor. Did he figure it out? Does he know? I aimed to step around him, and he gripped my throat, slamming me against the wall next to the door. My shoulder blades ached against the cold stone. His fingers dug deeper into my neck, limiting my air. His eyes glowed red in the darkness. His fanged grin wild and feral. With his free hand, Falco tore away my hat. I struggled, my braid falling between us. He leaned in, forcing his lips on mine. I twisted away, but he pressed harder, forcing his tongue past my lips, only to be bitten, and he moaned with delight. His weight against me was infuriating. Why am I letting him overpower me so easily? The smell of the cologne and blood flooded me, and my stomach turned. Nothing about him has changed. It's like our last night together all over again. Oh, how I missed you, Dante. Gripping his arm, I ripped it away. So tall, broad, stronger. Wheezing for air, my neck stung. Damn it. Does he still want me that way? I suppose digging in the dirt for 10 years did you some good. He tossed my hat at me, and I caught it, crushing it in my fist and throwing it to the ground in defeat. The rare tone of your skin, the muscles in those arms and torso, my, what wonderful improvements. At first glance, I wondered if I was dreaming. The prince back in Glensdale? He knew it from the start. Taking in a staggering breath, I croaked, "Why stage my death?" Before my words could finish, his hand gripped my mouth. He shoved me back, my skull connecting with the stone wall. The world shook. My head rung from the impact. A warm trickle slid down the back of my neck. I had to fight to keep my eyes straight as they attempted to crisscross again and again. His breath hit the side of my neck. Memories of our last night together shook through me. My fright brought back my focus. Eyes straight again. Jerking me forward against him, he pressed harder and his lips found my ear. With his arm over my mouth, digging into my jaw, I couldn't push him back. My anger was eating me alive. We were of the same build now, and still I couldn't dominate him. Does he plan on inflicting the madness on me? Biting me for all time's sake? Like when we... How in love are you with your precious priest, I wonder? He nuzzled my neck. I shuddered as he kissed my skin, inhaling my scent like a predator to its freshly caught prey. Does he know you were in my bed? Does he know you watched with curious eyes as I took the last priest of Glensdale? He ran his tongue across the vein he once pierced in the throes of passion. Does he know how I once fed on you and took your madness away for the sheer intimacy of the act? How jealous he must be. No. I'll leave you there. But if you want to read more of this wonderful, sultry villain and our main character Dante, who's a cinnamon roll, The Princess Priestess the First and Dante's Ascension. Book 2 is already out. Book 3 should be to be announced soon. And there's even a prequel called The Champion's Lord. Enjoy.